Hello everyone. In this lecture we are going to discuss about the application of Pascal's law as hydraulic brake in the heavy vehicles like car, truck, etc. So what is a hydraulic brake? Hydraulic brake is a system that is based on the Pascal law which is used in heavy vehicles like car, trucks, van, etc. to stop the running vehicles. So it consists of, you can see here, it consists of a tube that is connected to a master cylinder having master piston, and that piston is connected to a lever which has a pedal. Then the tube is other end of tube is connected to a slave cylinder, or you can say brake cylinder C1, which is airtight with brake pistons, and that brake pistons is connected to shoes, brake shoes, brake shoes. When the pedal is pressed, then the piston creates pressure on the liquid, and that liquid, the brake oil inside the master piston, master what? Cylinder, transmit the pressure equally in all direction, and that pressure transmitted to the slave cylinder in all direction equally. And due to this pressure, a larger force a larger force is exerted on the pistons of slave cylinder, and these two pistons moves outwards, radially outwards, and this brake shoes is get attached with the rim of the inner rim of the wheel, and the rotating wheel stops. Here the this master piston has a smaller area, but here brake piston has a larger area, and this brake piston has multiplied the applied force by the master piston in order to stop the running vehicles. So let me do this construction. So it it consists of a tube T, of which one end is connected with master cylinder C, having master piston connected to lever. The other end, this is the other end of the tube. This other end is connected to the other end of tube is connected to the slave, or you can say brake cylinder C1, having two pistons connected with connected with brake shoes, brake shoe, and the whole system is filled with brake oil, whole system is shaking, trying to manage it properly. Wait, it disturbs. So listen here. The whole system is filled with brake oil and brake oil. Now go to working. Yes, it is too disturbing today. Sorry for that disturbance. So the whole system is filled with brake oil. Now working. When force is applied on the pedal, when force is applied on the pedal, the master piston exerts force, and due to the applied force creates pressure on the brake oil, which is transmitted by the brake oil to the slave cylinder C1 and C1, and the brake pistons move outwards and exerts more force on the brake shoe to stop the rotating wheel. In this way, In this way hydraulic brake, in this way hydraulic brake magnifies small force to large force a small force to stop the vehicle. So from some questions are I'm going to give you. Question for practice. Questions are: number 1, state Pascal's law. States Pascal's law of liquid pressure. Number 2, what is hydraulic brake? What is hydraulic press? What is hydraulic press? Number 3 is what is hydraulic garage lift? Number 4, what is hydraulic brake? What is hydraulic brake? On which principle or which principle does hydraulic jack based on or brake based on? Jack based on. So these are the easy questions, you can solve it. 6, write the properties of liquid because of which it is used in hydraulic brake. Means why liquid is used in hydraulic brake? In order to stop the running vehicles. So you have to write the reasons.